giving you some few hints on science, because I noticed there's a lot of panic created by people who don't know science very much about Ebola. I was watching CNN spreading fear through ignorance. Ebola is much easier to control than corona. Corona was one of the biggest problems in the world, one of the most dangerous pandemics. Why? Because it was spreading through breathing. We sit in the same bus, even if I am some meters away, you can infect me. We sit in the same room, you can infect me with corona. That's why corona was very, very dangerous. And Uganda was the most country the most successful country in the whole world, I think, in controlling corona. We lost very few people, about 200 or something like that. You can check how many people other countries lost, because many of the countries are not serious in fighting a disease. Here we controlled it with very few losses. Now, therefore, Ebola is nothing compared to corona. Ebola spreads by intimate contact. Mufachina abantu mubave kumba kwata bachi. Tumkwata ko mutunire butunzi. Contact, intimate contact. That's how Ebola spreads. And even then, somebody infected by Ebola is not infective all the time. It is only when the symptoms start showing that he or she starts being able to infect other people. And that is like after 5 days or 10 days. The whole period, I think they are saying that the incubation period is like 21 days. So therefore, stop shaking hands. I normally don't like shaking hands, and this is a very good excuse. Now I just wave at you. Shaking hands for what? What do you want to do for me? Nkulabye Kimara. Then I saw somebody panicking, even somebody who was supposed to be a minister somewhere was speaking that person was a minister also, but speaking ignorantly. If you report Ebola early, it is treatable. Why? Because you counter the damages that Ebola causes to you. Because Ebola kills by, number one, high fever. High fever, which damages your organs. So therefore, the doctors can control the fever. Can control the fever if it is reported in time. Then vomiting and so on causes dehydration. So early intervention, you rehydrate. you rehydrate the patient. Somebody who is infected can actually be treated by countering the effects of Ebola. So therefore, and then the CNN was saying DRC and Uganda. I don't know why my daughter Kagwa have not countered that. This was mainly DRC. All these people, the 500 or whatever number, then the ones who have died, they are saying 130 or something like that. All of them are on the Congo side mainly. And then one who died here in the Chiburi hospital had come from Congo. And then another one who is, I think, sick in Nakasero. There are few people. So the correct description of the outbreak is that it is mainly in Congo, but with a few people who came from Congo who came here. Now, when I met with the task force, we didn't agree with the panic of closing the border and all that. Because if people are coming illegally, we can manage them. First of all, if we work with the Congo government and tell them that anybody who has got a fever, please don't travel. Anybody with a fever, don't travel. Stay in your location and report to the health authorities. Then at the border, we check the temperatures in the bus, in the cars, we check the temperatures. And then we guide everybody, even when you're already here, if you get sick, you report immediately to the health center. We shall control it. I've told our people to look at the airline, because people were talking about Uganda airline. The vice president will chair a meeting and guide you. The one thing that should stop are the markets near the border, because those are very indisciplined. I hear there was a big market in Toroko where the Ugandans and the Congolese were busy mixing up. Those should be suspended. The vice president and the head of civil service and the PS health will guide you. So otherwise, this is really very easy to deal with. It's not a big problem. And we have always dealt with it very easily. It's very easy to deal with. So please, educate CNN. And even some of the governments need education. I hear some of the governments panicking, giving this and that. Tell them that you saw a teacher who can help them at no cost to themselves. Now, coming to tourism. First of all, I must criticize your shelter here. And this one here. Because these canvases, are they canvas or what? These plastics, what? Where you put my visitors, they are distorting our heritage. They amplify heat. You are now roasting my people. Inside this tent here, that's terrible. Should not. Okay, it stops the rain. But I hope the visitors get out and really feel the air properly. We need to resolve this issue, this shelter. Maybe we should build a permanent shelter here with the right material, but not this canvas. Is it canvas or what? This? Ebipiira ebyo mubiyita biki? Ebipiira abamanyi Oluganda mubiyita biki? Abamanyi Oluzungu? Our master of ceremonies, what is this? Is it canvas or what?
Your Excellency, canvas could also work, but this is a tarpaulin. So it's...
But made of very bad material, which captures heat.
Yes, Your Excellency.
So please, this is not real Uganda, this is a distortion. Get out and feel the real air, you will feel it's very... Outside that furnace, the temperature is what? Somebody should go and get us the real temperature outside, and then come and get the temperature in the furnace there. That's a furnace. People are being roasted. I'm roasting here. Anyway, that is. I thought I should point it out. Now, for tourism promoters, I want to tell you that Uganda is unique. There are only 3 points on the globe, Uganda and 2 others, which are like this. Why is Uganda unique? It is unique because we are right on the equator. That airport where you landed is 200 meters north of the equator. The equator passes 200 meters from the end of the runway on the southern side. So we get the sun all the year round. But our altitude is high. Normally when I travel to the world, I get very worried. When I land in New York, I look at the computer of my plane, and they say I am 18 feet above sea level. Ooh! I don't sleep in the hotel, because I get worried that the ocean may come and swallow me. But here where you are 1,000 something, maybe 1,200 meters above the sea, here. And this is middle level. You can show them the highest point of Uganda, which is 5,000 meters. Put it on the screen if you have it. The Rwenzori Mountains, put it there. Mubadiki, mwebase?
Nzuri sana, wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata.
And this is what Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo did promise and has delivered. The numbers right behind me, right beside me, and all over the place do explain and speak exactly to that. The Expo is actually just beginning. The Expo is actually just beginning. A couple of exhibitors are already inside there. And of course, if you're looking for information along Uganda's tourism value chain, this is the place to be. Are you looking for an international exhibitor? Are you looking for a local exhibitor? Are you looking for the hosted buyers? You name it, it's all here. Are you looking for investment opportunities along Uganda's tourism value chain? We are here. Are you looking for Uganda's foreign missions and what exactly they are doing to promote Uganda, both outside, Uganda, and inside the country as well? This is a place to be.
Mwebale nnyo kujja ku Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo. Forgive my Luganda, it may not be Lugandaring, but I'm going to try. But this is one of the best places that you can get a look in of what Uganda has to offer. This is the 10th edition. We're here as Uganda Consulate Guangzhou. We're exhibiting and showcasing a film that we did called Back to the Source, the Nile. We also have some merchandise, and together with me I have Masheda Palms, and we're so excited to be here. So thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you.
We are here for Powate. Such an amazing experience. So many people exhibiting. I think it's a great opportunity for the country, Uganda, and I think everybody should come here. Uganda is the pearl, and indeed being the pearl, there's so much to explore. People should visit Uganda. People should come and get services. This is unlimited. Yeah, but basically me, I'm here because I wrote a book. I authored a book. This book is about moments with Mzee in photographs and untold stories of President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Having worked with him, capturing amazing, numerous moments, I sat down and decided to just pick a few that I feel are rare, and I thought I could write stories around them, and so I decided to compile them as a way of, trying to give you people a bit of the insight about what happens in his life, what happens around him, and also tell you a bit of my preparations and behind the scenes. So I've collected all those and put them together into a coffee table book, and this is the book.
One thing that's so interesting here is you have all these people that offer tourism packages. We have different tourism boats that actually from the region. We have Destination Diani, we have Magical Kenya, we have Visit Rwanda, we have Ugandan tour operators, Ugandan hoteliers. So for someone who has not come, you've missed the chance of actually getting first-hand information and meeting the people who are behind these destinations that you always hear about.
My name is John Ololtua, the PS Tourism from the Republic of Kenya. We are here to attend the Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo here in Kampala, Uganda. This expo is an expo that brings together the East African community and the other African countries to be able to showcase their touristic attractions, and also to give them an opportunity to make business connections. It is a very good opportunity that promotes intra-African tourism. As you may be aware, the African countries are now coming together. They are making it easy to travel from one country to another. A number of countries, including Kenya, has introduced visa-free travel. There has been a lot of interconnectivity, air connectivity and road transport. And there has also been a lot of connection in terms of trade, in terms of visits like this, and in terms of other touristic attractions and touristic activities. So this Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo is a very good example. It's like the one that we also do in Kenya, called the Magical Kenya Travel Expo, that brings together many African countries to be able to interact. If you may have gone around the stands here, you have realized that there are many countries which are showcasing some of the attractions that they have in their various countries. And tourism itself is a driver of the economy across the world. You know, if you look at the number of tourists that are visiting the African countries and the money that is generated from the tourism sector, it's huge. And this money that is generated is the same money that goes to infrastructure, you know, constructing roads, airports, putting up hospitals, schools, and many other infrastructure that actually support the economy. Tourism, as you are also aware, is a driver of employment. There are many people that are employed. Look at the people even who have just come to showcase in this particular expo. And look at the airlines, look at the hotels, the tour operators, the tour companies and so on. It employs many, many people. And therefore we are very happy as Kenya to be part of this particular expo. Kenya and Uganda specifically have got very cordial relationships since time immemorial. You know, they are neighbors. They neighbor each other. And traveling from Uganda to Kenya or from Kenya to Uganda is easy. You can go by road, you can go by air, and therefore you can also come through Lake Victoria. And therefore, that makes it very easy for them to interact. And as you say, Uganda is our number 2 source market for tourists globally. But in Africa, it is number 1. We are actually receiving, by end of 2025, we received 554 Ugandan tourists. Those who are actually coming for weddings, coming to, you know, for safari, coming for cultural exchanges, coming for farm trips and so on. Likewise, Uganda receives many Kenyans who are coming for educational purposes, coming for business, and also coming for leisure and travel. And in fact, I think Kenya is among the top source markets for Uganda.
One of the good things that we've had now that you've come to Poate is we've got a collaboration with Uganda. We started the Kenya Coast Uganda Conference, and that immediately increased numbers.
My name is Dr. Gesa Simplicius. I work with the Uganda Tourism Board. I'm the head public relations. You are most welcome today for the 10th edition of Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo. This is a significant event for us every year because it's an annual event that brings together all tourism stakeholders to come and showcase Uganda in one roof. This is for us to say this is Uganda to the world and to tell you a number of activities that endear us to the whole world in the globe. With a number of participants that have come, this new edition has seen growth in a number of areas. We have more exhibitors that have come to attend. We have registered over 350 exhibitors with about 120 hosted buyers, over and above the number of hosted buyers we bring, with 250 trade visitors. That's significant because previously we've registered lower numbers of trade visitors who come specifically to look out for business-oriented activities, to do business-to-business meetings. Among those, we of course have delegates that have hit over 1,500, and we are still counting. So indeed, this year's Expo has put additional strength and given us a lot more than we have previously had. This Expo is specific this time because, one, it has put new segments. We have film that has been added to the component of showcasing, and food. Food is important to us as Ugandans because, as you know, we have over 50 tribes and associations with each tribe having distinct culture, distinct food, distinct way of life. So indeed, we are diversifying how the globe looks at us. So today's expo has definitely built a few foundational landmarks, and we think every other year we are registering growth. And that's why in these 10 years, we are very, very pleased that Ugandans have, as they have always, again, showed up to support tourism.